Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm finally going to review my all-time favorite under eye cream by Sebamed, and I'm also going to compare it to this L'Oreal Hyaluron Specialist Eye Cream. Now, I did not include this one in the previous L'Oreal video, this one right here. It's the same line, day cream and night cream, and at the time I did not even know that this one existed for some reason. I just bought the day cream and the night cream, and then soon after that video was published I realized that there's this eye cream, and somebody even asked for that review. So I bought it, but I did not do a review right away because I wanted to use it for a couple of months to form a real opinion on it, because, you know, first impressions are always positive. You know, whenever you buy a new product, you're trying to love it. You're like, oh wow, this is nice. And then after a couple of months, you really see if you like it or you don't like it. That's why I waited for so long. I wanted to form a real opinion on it. Now, for this Sebamed cream, on the other hand, I already have a formed opinion because I have been using it for 3 years now, and it's been my fave for the last 3 years. Yeah, definitely already had a formed opinion on this one, but for this one, I wanted to wait a little bit more so that I could give you my proper final verdict on it. Okay, now let's see. First, let's compare the ingredients. Okay, now let's start with my all-time fave, and that is the Sebamed Under Eye Cream. Now, this one has some huge claims. For example, like it does a 41% wrinkle reduction within a 28-day test period. Now, that is a huge claim, but I don't have the before and after pics because I have been using it for 3 years. But in case you want the before and after pics, I can easily do another review, separated review on somebody else and do the before and after pics. Let me know in the comments down below. Now, regarding the ingredients, this one does have phytopeptides and hyaluronic acid, and then it has some great emollients like shea butter, avocado oil, and almond oil, and of course it does have a coenzyme Q10. And when I look at the ingredients, I would say that these peptides are the most important ingredients for the wrinkle reduction, and Sebamed definitely did not put their cards on the hyaluronic acid to reduce the wrinkles here because they only have the high molecular hyaluronic acid included in this cream. So hyaluronic acid is just going to hydrate the skin here, and phytopeptides are going to actually reduce the wrinkles because these two peptides that are included in this cream can stimulate the collagen production in the skin, and they work in synergy to reduce the wrinkles. So the accent here is definitely on the phytopeptides because they can actually reduce the wrinkles. Coenzyme Q10 is just an antioxidant, which is, you know, okay to have in your cream, but I definitely love the peptides more in this cream. And yeah, as I said, hyaluronic acid is just going to hydrate the skin. Now, this cream does have one controversial ingredient, and that is fragrance. And if there wasn't for this fragrance, I would easily recommend this cream to anyone and everyone because this is the best cream that I have ever tried, and I really still love it. The only thing is that it does have fragrance, and it is not going to be suitable for people with sensitive skin. And that is a claim that they have. They have a claim that this is perfect for sensitive skin. Now, I have to disagree with that claim because a product that has fragrance cannot be good for sensitive skin. So sorry, Sebamed, I have to tell you this. I love your product, but this is just not going to be good for sensitive skin. But in case you're not sensitive, then by all means, I can recommend this cream. Okay, now let me show you how it acts on the skin and what consistency it has. So as you can see, it's very lightweight and it spreads out really easily, but it's very moisturizing and not greasy at the same time. This is like a win-win combination of the sensory characteristics that you can get in a cream. And I do apply it on the upper lid and on the under eye area because my whole under eye area is very dry, so I just put it everywhere. And now let me tell you about the L'Oreal ingredients and claims, and then I will show you how they both act as a makeup base. Okay, so in the Hyaluron Specialist Eye Cream, L'Oreal was definitely more focused on hydration than moisturization because this one has a lot of humectants like glycerin, hyaluronic acid, low molecular and high molecular, and then it has some antioxidants like caffeine, vitamin E, and also adenosine. The ingredients that can reduce the wrinkles are adenosine and low molecular hyaluronic acid because low molecular hyaluronic acid can penetrate deeper into the skin and fill in the fine lines, and adenosine actually stimulates the collagen production. And another ingredient that can give you the instant plumped up look is dimethicone because this is a silicone that can fill in the fine lines. So if you see any immediate results, it's because of the dimethicone. And yeah, that's it. Pretty much much that's it. So I can definitely say that I do like the active ingredients in Sebamed better because of the peptides, but yeah, it is what it is. Another great thing about L'Oreal under eye cream is that it does not have fragrance. So this one will be suitable for people with sensitive skin, but it does have HEPAS. That is the controversial ingredient here, the buffering agent that was also included in the Revitalift serum by L'Oreal. I already mentioned it in that review, and it has one study that shows that it can cause free radical damage in the presence of oxygen, but it does not have any studies showing its direct impact on the skin. So it's kind of tricky to say, like, should we avoid it or not? I would say maybe, you know, there's no need to avoid it because there's not enough research on it. But just in case you do have a strong opinion towards it, be warned if you don't like HEPAS in your products. Okay, now let's see the effect on the skin. Okay, so this one is definitely even more lightweight than Sebamed, and it does spread out easily and it feels like a gel. That's how it feels. Very lightweight, but I can definitely see that it does not moisturize my skin the same as Sebamed. Okay, so here I went ahead and I applied foundation to my face because after this I wanted to test out the concealer, and I always first apply foundation and then concealer. So yeah, let's see. I applied this Aura Correct Me concealer. I like this one because it's not too drying on the skin. It does not crease that much. So overall I like this one for my skin type. And yeah, I blended it with a beauty blender, and then suddenly after this I decided to apply another layer of concealer, and this time I used the Bourjois Healthy Mix one. Now I'm not sure why exactly I did this. Maybe I wanted it to be a little bit more yellowish. I'm not sure. Anyways, here's the close-up shot of both sides, and here pretty much concealer looks decent on both sides here. But from my experience, I have to tell you that I do like the Sebamed better because it nourishes my skin more, and that's what I need because my skin is very dry, especially in the under eye area. So yeah, that's just my personal preference. But anyways, after this I did set my under eyes with just a little bit of face powder, and stay tuned because after this I will be giving you my final verdict on both of these eye creams. Okay, now let me give you my final verdict on these two eye creams. So definitely the Sebamed is more moisturizing on the skin. So I definitely love the effect of Sebamed more. And that one is definitely still my fave regarding the effect on the skin. L'Oreal, on the other hand, is a little bit more lightweight, gel-like formulation, and it does not moisturize that much as the Sebamed does. But that does not have to be a bad thing. If you do have naturally oily eyelids and under eyes, if concealer creases on you, then maybe this L'Oreal under eye cream will be a better option for you. But then again, if you have dry eyelids and under eyes like I do, then Sebamed is going to be a better option for you. Now the crucial difference here is that Sebamed does have a little bit of fragrance and L'Oreal does not. So in case you're sensitive, you're probably going to tolerate L'Oreal eye cream better. And by the way, I have been using Sebamed for 3 years. I already said that, and I did not notice that it had fragrance in it because it does have very little fragrance. It's not even, I cannot sense it. Wait, let me smell it. Oh yeah, I smell it. Oh yeah, I can sense it. Okay, yeah, I can sense the smell now. I guess I never really paid attention to this. Yeah, okay, you can smell the fragrance in Sebamed. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, Sebamed will not be a good option for you if you react to fragrance in your product. And even if you're using retinoids around your eye area to reduce the wrinkles, then Sebamed, nope, it's not going to be good for you. It is my fave, but it's not going to be good for you. So in that case, you can go for the L'Oreal Specialist one. But there's another thing that I have to emphasize about L'Oreal, and that is that it does have that one controversial ingredient, and that is HEPAS. Remember this L'Oreal review that I did? This is the L'Oreal Revitalift serum review. Yeah, that serum has HEPAS, the controversial buffering agent that can cause free radical damage in the presence of oxygen. Now, as I said in that video, there are no studies showing the direct impact of that buffering agent on the skin, but some people do choose to avoid it. You might take that into consideration as well before purchasing this L'Oreal under eye cream. Okay, now let's see which one looks better underneath makeup. Well, pretty much they both look the same. Let me check again. Yeah, they pretty much look the same underneath makeup. So if you're looking for something to wear underneath makeup, both of these will be good, except that Sebamed is going to be better for somebody who has dry under eyes, and L'Oreal is maybe better for somebody who already has normally moisturized skin, so it's not dry. If you have normal or even a little bit more greasy eyelids and under eyes, then L'Oreal will be a better option. Oh, maybe one more thing that might be interesting to some is that they don't have the same period after opening. If you don't already, period after opening is how long you can use the product after opening it. So for Sebamed, the period after opening is 12 months. So that means you have 12 months to use it up. And after that, if you don't use it up in 12 months, maybe just throw it away. It won't be safe for you anymore after that. And this one has period after opening 6 months. So it's a significantly shorter period after opening. And maybe you will want to take that into consideration as well before purchasing it. And the price point for these two eye creams is similar. This one is $7. This one is something like that, 7 or 8. They're pretty similar. Which one do I recommend? There's no straight answer to that. If you have dry skin but not sensitive to fragrance, then Sebamed is a better option. If you have not that dry under eye skin and maybe oily eyelids, then maybe L'Oreal is better for you. And L'Oreal will also be better for you in case you use retinoids around your eye area, because it does not have fragrance, so it won't irritate you. And there you have it. That would be my final verdict on these two eye creams. Let me know what you think. Which one do you like better? Have you tried them already or not? And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!